29th of July 2018. Exactly 6 years ago today, two young students, a 17 and an 18-year-old, Raji bin Mim, had been mowed over by a runaway bus. It enraged the students, not merely because their friends had been killed, but because the government was behaving so irresponsibly towards students, towards people in general. The responsibility for this was with the minister, and when they complained to him, he sneered and dismissed their concerns. The students, angry, came out into the streets, but they did something else. They began to manage the streets well, something the government had never been able to do. It became a major source of embarrassment for the government. But instead of learning from it, they unleashed their armed thugs on the students, backed by police. Young people with machetes and guns attacked the students. Journalists were brutalized. The same thing is happening today in the streets of Bangladesh. Students are out in protest because they want fairness in job recruitment of the government. A very large proportion is reserved for government, people close to the government, completely illegally. They've protested, but again, rather than listening to them, the government has turned, this time, the military, the border security forces and the police, as well as their armed goons, on these students. Hundreds of students, even by government records, have been killed. Unofficially, the figures are way bigger, perhaps in the thousands. Thousands have been injured. Many more thousands have been arrested. I've just come from Dhaka University, where the teachers have come out in protest, not merely because they want to show solidarity with their students, but because other teachers who protested have also been harassed, and in this particular case, had charges against them. So this is what our government does. They brutalize the average person, and any call for justice is cracked down upon. This is the worst time in the history of independent Bangladesh. A government that has not been elected for a very, very long time, that has clung on to brute power, by brute power, is turning its weapons on innocent people. I appeal to those of you at the Palace of Westminster to stand by us, and I stand in solidarity with SOS Bangladesh, the students' movement for equality and justice. Justice has to be for all, and not merely for those close to the regime. This is Shahidul Alam from Dhaka, Bangladesh.